Welcome, folks, to the brand new and completely finished, well, almost completely finished Bad Panda Video Studio. I am your host, the Bad Panda, and I would like to welcome you guys all here to the first official live stream from the Bad Panda Studio. And I'd like to apologize just a little bit for those technical difficulties that we had just a little while ago, guys. Not quite sure what happened. The live stream kicked off, and then it was like it self-canceled itself. It literally self-deleted, and I have no clue. I'm sitting here like this going, what in the world is going on? So, but with any type of new streaming software and any type of new studio setup, there is definitely going to be a lot of technical issues to kind of get through and to sort out, and that sort of thing. So just appreciate you guys bearing with me and coming along for this crazy ride that we're going to have today. And for those of you, and I know so many of you guys have missed it, I had a little intro that I broadcast before I came on, and right there at the end, you saw a little bit of a flash. You saw this little flash of my eye. So I am going to be doing, in that little bitty flash of a segment, I want to be able to help other content creators. So what I'm going to do is probably a little bit of a friendly contest, if you will. When you see that little flash of an eyeball, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sponsor, or, well, not really sponsor, I'm going to display a content creator from our community, from our YouTube community and somebody. And that person, you'll just get a little bit of a flash of that channel, will then be displayed really quickly. And the first person in the chat who can guess who that content creator is going to have your link displayed and pinned above for the entirety of my live stream. So that will be kind of your incentive to get here a little bit early and to be able to promote your channel, which also means that I am also going to have, on the other side, I'm going to have a little bit of help from you guys as well. I want to be able to have some really cool stuff to show from different content creators. So if you'd like to help and help your other people, other content creators, I'm going to need you guys to possibly send me a photo of yourself, just from here to here. All right, no TikTok videos or something like that. If you are a content creator and you want to be featured and you want to display your channel and get your face out there a little bit more and connect to some new people, send me a photo in my email, badpandavideos@gmail.com. Cannot be the... I don't want it to be the picture that's actually on your YouTube profile, okay? It has to be a picture of you. And I will pin your link and the person's link up at the top of the chat. That is going to encourage everybody to connect a little bit. So just something fun that I was kind of considering and thinking about. So if you'd like to participate in that, please do. That'd be really wonderful. All right. So we had some massive difficulties at the beginning of the start of the show. Ended up being about 15 minutes late starting, actually a little bit longer than that. For whatever reason, I kicked off the broadcast and it self-deleted after like 2 or 3 seconds. It's like, oh my gosh, what in the world is this? I still don't know what that is. That was some sort of weird glitch. So we lost all the links, we lost all the people who shared the previous link and everything else. So we need to, if possible, if I can please ask you guys, just hop in there, guys, and jump in and hit that share button. Okay, let's get folks back in here so that they know we're live and everything else. I'm going to try and do some shout outs and stuff like that. And if you are new here, I'm going to do my best to get you a jacket. So please be as tolerant as possible of me. I'm a little bit slow in the chat and stuff like that, and the chat tends to roll by really super quickly and stuff like that, and that sort of thing. So how we're going to try to structure this a little bit today is I've got a subject we're going to be going over today, and the subject that we have going on today is, do you hate money? Do you hate money? It seems kind of an odd, cryptic thing to say. Do you hate money? Well, yeah, okay. So we'll be getting into that here in just a second. But definitely, guys, get out there. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. I will re-edit the thumbnail on this when I have time to do so. I didn't have that thumbnail quickly available for me to be able to do that and kick that back up on the live stream and everything. And I was kind of in a rush to get this out. Just because of that technical issue. But what I'm going to do is save your questions. Save your questions. This is going to be about I don't know. I was planning on probably about a 2-hour live stream. It might go a little bit longer than that because I want to get to your questions and stuff like that. So basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about money today and wealth creation, how you can create yourself some wealth, how we can do that type of thing, because everybody likes money, everybody needs money, and do you, in certain ways, hate money? So what we need to do is, and we're gonna kind of discuss that from my perspective, and the second part of the show, after I kind of go through this, then I'm going to go to your questions and everything else. So I have been ignoring the chat just a little bit, so let's get through there and see if we can't do some quick shout outs. Abigail, welcome, Abigail. Definitely glad to have you in here, Abigail. So thank you so much, guys. Please share this. Get this out there, and let's see if we can get as many folks in here as possible. Thumbs up, please. They're free, and let's see if we can also get more people in here, because we would have probably had a lot more folks in here if I hadn't, or the software, I am not sure which one. It could have been my fat fingers, makes kind of a big mistake. So Abigail, thank you so much. And let's see here, Simply Aqua, welcome, greatly happy to have you here. And here is Anne May Rains, and we're going to get you a jacket real quick here. Annery is in here. Thank you so much for being here, Annery. I'm going to try and hurry through this so that we can get through the subject matter, so I'm not just blowing past you guys. I really appreciate every single one of you being here. And let's see here. There's Renee B. Vlog. Thank you so much for being here, Renee. Greatly appreciate you being here. And there's Yahoo. Okay, Yahoo, you now have a jacket. In the pets. In the pets. Hello and welcome in and the pets. Definitely welcome. And there is my brother Gilbert. And there is Mike Ponce TV. Mike, welcome, my brother. I'm glad to have you here. And there is Faye the Iron Lady. Man, I've got a lot of respect for you, Faye. And, of course, Annalyn. Thank you so much, Annalyn, for being here. Greatly appreciate you. And man, look at all you folks coming in here. And there is Afflatus Vic. Welcome so much, and welcome. Greatly have you here. And there is Abigail saying, "Oh wow, handsome Bad Panda. Good morning." Thank you, Abigail. I appreciate the compliment. All right. Angel Phoenix, welcome, Angel. Greatly appreciate you being here, all you folks. And there is Besiah today saying that she does not hate money. welcome, Messiah. We're going to talk about that, and we are going to go ahead and jump in here. If I missed you, I am very, very sorry. Let me get this out here. Sweet Skate, you've got a jacket now. Angie, thank you so much, and let's try to get real quick into the meat of the program, and there is Rexy right there. Rexy, welcome, and greatly happy to have all of you folks here today. Sweet Skate, I have already. There's K-Tots. Yes, good to have you guys in here, and just want everybody to kind of jump in if you could, and please be willing to share this in the link. You know, we're probably going to have a whole lot of lower viewership now, just because I had some technical difficulties, so you know, real sorry about that. Not quite sure what the deal was with that, but with any type of new studio, I've got a whole lot of new buttons, I've got a whole lot of new software here, and that sort of thing. So you guys are going to have to bear with me. It's going to take a little while to kind of get things down. I had a couple of little dry test runs in broadcasting some stuff, working on getting the lighting correctly and everything, and that sort of stuff. But definitely happy and great to have all of you in here. And what I am going to ask you to do, is to hold on to your questions for just a little while, guys. Hold on to your questions for a little while about money and stuff like that. In the second part of the show, that's when we're going to have our question and answer session, where we'll talk about different subjects that I have addressed in the show today. And we're definitely going to go through all of that, and we're going to get to your questions. This is going to be a good time. It's going to be fun, and I think it's going to be informative. And you guys, especially from you folks who are from Asia and from around Asia, you're going to get kind of a Western perspective of money that might be a little bit different than maybe what you guys think about yourself. And hopefully that can help you out and change your perspective. Now, remember, everything that I say here is just a thought-provoking suggestion. It's a thought-provoking suggestion. I'm not saying run out and go implement these in your life. Anything you do should be thought about and contemplated a little bit first before you run out and do those types of things. So definitely. Oh my goodness gracious. I just wanted to comment here. Glance at it. It says, if you guys hate money, transfer it to my bank account. Your flatus Vic. Woo! I actually have a meme that says exactly that same thing, Vic, and I think that is absolutely hilarious. So if you guys hate money, you can transfer it to Vic. That's great. Woo, Vic. Oh man. Wow. Oh my goodness. So let's get rolling here. I'm going to be neglecting the live stream chat for just a little while, guys. So do not get upset. If you have just come in, if you're sharing this and you have just come in, thank you so much and greatly appreciate it. Share this and let's get these numbers up if we possibly can, guys. Go out there and share this. Let's get these numbers up. All right. Throw it onto your Facebook, put it into your communities and that sort of thing. Let's get these numbers up because the podcasts, live streams, whatever you want to call them, these subjects are going to be very evergreen, okay? That means you'll be able to actually come back and watch these again and again and again. So you can watch the first half of the show every time, and you can relearn the information that I've already given. And I have been rambling on now for 17 minutes, so let's get right into the meat of the program. I don't want to spend too much more time rambling on. So if you're new here, if you don't have a jacket, I promise I will get to you, okay? I promise I'll get to you as soon as possible. So guys, just do your best to bear with me, and in that, I am not ignoring you. I'm not neglecting you. I am very, very happy you're here. I will get your jacket, and I will give you guys some more shout outs here in the second half of the program, all right? So let's get into the subject matter that we have here today. I've got my notes on the screen. I can see the chat over here rolling along, and we're gonna get right into this. All right. So the question is, and in the whole topic of discussion is, do you hate money? We're going to talk about the ways in our life that we love money and the ways in our life that we hate money, right? Now, that might seem a little bit odd. That might seem a little bit cryptic, but we are our own worst enemies when it comes to abusing our own money. So one of the very first topics that I want to breach on the hate, our self-hate of money, is, folks, first bullet point, here it is: stop telling people how much money you make. Stop telling people how much money you make. It's none of their business, okay? If you are that much of an infantile person that you feel like you have to brag about your money, you have to understand that you might want to consider why you feel the need to do that. So just stop telling people about how much money you make. That's going to take some discipline, guys, okay? If you hate your money, you're going to tell everybody in the world how much money you make, because when you do that, people are going to start disliking you. They're going to think that you're braggadocious. They're going to start thinking, why are you bragging? You know, I actually make more money than this person, and here they are bragging about making pennies when I'm really making dollars. It really does. It ruins your face. On top of that, if you do make a decent amount of money, the people who are going to want that money are going to start lining up. You're going to have a large line of people, and then you're going to feel indebted sometimes to help people out. When people are standing out with their hand out saying, oh, I'm broke, I need this, baby needs new shoes, you know, that sort of stuff. You know, no milk in the refrigerator. Oh, I'm starving, I want a banana. That sort of thing. So that's going to play on your heartstrings. Look, guys, stop telling people how much money you make. Okay, you need to do that. You need to be selfish in that area. And I'm going to do an entire episode on why sometimes it's okay to be selfish, and that's coming up. Maybe one of the next few weeks or something like that, we'll do an entire episode on why it's okay to sometimes be selfish. We're going to do all kinds of subjects on this on my live stream, so you know, if you have any subjects you want to hear, please feel free to excuse me while I get tongue-tied here and mess some stuff up. Here it is. The love of my life, coffee. Anyhow. All right. So stop telling people how much money you make, guys. That's going to complicate your life, and it is also going to inhibit your ability to make money in the future, okay? Because if you're always bragging about your money, you're really going to put people off. You're really going to turn people off, and it's going to really kind of push people away. So you guys kind of need to do that. And so you need to watch out for that and be careful of that. Bragging about what you make as far as income is concerned, you know, kind of talking about it, you know, in general terms. But, you know, if you're getting really braggadocious, oh, look at me, I'm so rich, you know, you disgust people when you do that. There's nothing more than I can't stand than people who actually do make a lot of money and they're arrogant about it as well. It's just like, you know, it tells a lot about their personal behavior and their moral compass, if you will. It's actually pretty nasty. So, like I said before, I know I am ignoring the chat right now, guys. I am going to run through the first part of this in the we're gonna It's going to be the subject-based part of the program. So if you've new and you've come in, I'm not neglecting you. I will get you your jacket as soon as possible. Just wanted to remind everybody, all right? Okay, so stop telling people how much money you make. Second point. Next point, guys. And here is a big one, folks. Stop helping lazy people with your money. Stop helping lazy people with your money. There's a big difference between helping somebody who really needs help, okay, and helping somebody that is just lazy. Because when you help lazy people with your money, you enable them. You make it easier for them to be more lazy. Now, you've worked hard for your money. Stop throwing it away to people who are lazy. Stop throwing your money away for people who are lazy, okay? Because that lazy person is just going to come back to you just like this. They're going to come back to you just like this. Oh, I need some more money. Can I have some more money? Can I give me some more money? Give me some more money. I need some more money. I'm starving to death. I'm dying. Look, guys, don't do that. Okay? You can't be doing that. Don't enable them. You work too hard for your money. Don't hate your money, guys. Stop hating your money. Quit giving money to lazy people. That includes family members, uncles, brothers, sisters, cousins, the whole aunts, you know, your sister, all of them, all family members, friends, everybody. Don't enable lazy people. Because when you start blowing your money by hating your money so much that you're just giving it away to anybody and everybody, okay? Now, that doesn't mean that you can't from time to time help people. But when you do that, that is an act. That is an act of actually hating your own money. Stop giving your money away to people who disrespect you and are always standing around with their hand out. You will never be able to succeed in life if you hate money by just throwing it away for people who give you no ROI. That's letter R, letter O, letter I. ROI means return on investment. When you give money to people, you need to think of that as an investment. Think of that as an investment. Don't actually expect that money back, because that will create and harbor hard feelings in yourself toward those people. When you give somebody money, expect that it's not going to come back, but expect that you're going to get some return on investment. That return needs to be possibly monetary, but not always monetary, okay? That return on investment can be that you have seen that they actually were able to help get themselves lifted out of poverty. They really used that money to do what they wanted to do. So that is your return on investment, because you get to see them and flourish. You get that return to see them flourish. You can't help anybody if you are in poverty yourself. Help yourself first. It's okay to be selfish about your money, guys. You worked really hard for it. Don't throw it away. Stop helping lazy people. Third point, and save your questions toward the second part. Okay, here, guys. Third point. Stop spending and blowing money on things you can't afford or don't need. Stop blowing money on things you can't afford or don't need. When you can't afford those things, it becomes a debt. If you use a credit card, if you go get a loan from the bank, if you borrow money from Uncle Guido, right? Or Brother Vinny. Use some Italian names there from the mob and the mafia, or whoever. That creates debt. anytime you create debt in your life, plain and simple, what you are doing is you are turning yourself into a slave. You are selling yourself. Look right here. When you create debt for yourself, you are selling yourself into slavery. You're putting monetary chains on your body because you now owe that person. You now owe that bank. You now owe those people that. That means you are no longer working for yourself at that point in time. It means you are working for them, and that makes you a slave. Stop selling yourself into slavery through debt by financing things you should not be financing. Stop selling yourself into debt. Stop doing it by overcharging on credit cards, that sort of thing. You guys have got to stop doing that, right? You gotta stop doing that. If you hate money, you're going to go into debt. Stop going into debt, guys. You can't go into debt. You have to do everything you can to stop going into debt. Quit borrowing money. Go out there, get at it, make the money yourself, and hold on to that money because it's precious, right? You definitely want to hold on to that, right? Hold on to that. Stop buying stuff that you don't need. And the reason why you need to ask yourself, and this takes so much discipline. This takes so much discipline because I know how it is. I can be that way, and I used to be this way. And as I have grown a little bit more wise, got a little bit older, I have been able to kind of increase my amount of discipline when it comes to spending money. So you have to ask yourself, do I really need this? Right? I am bad about buying tools, right? So when I buy a tool, I buy a really quality tool that I know is going to last me a long time, and then I'm not going to have to go out and repurchase that tool again here in the next, a couple of days because I'm going to use it one time and it's going to break. Now, if it's something I look at and I think, you know what, I've got to buy a tool for this, this is a crap tool, it's junk, it's a piece of junk, it's probably going to break the second time I use it, but I'm only going to use it once, then yes, I'm going to buy the inexpensive tool. All right. And then I'm just going to save that money and I'm going to use it once and it's probably going to be tossed in a tool or a drawer or a toolbox or something like that. And it's not going to be, it's not going to be used more than once. So you need to consider what you're buying. Stop buying things you don't need. And definitely don't finance the things that you don't need. You have to define your needs versus your wants. You have to break what you need down to think, is this a need or is this a want? How is this going to give me something back into my life before you purchase something, right? Especially large capital purchases like buying a car or a new scooter, new motorcycle, that sort of thing. Yeah, it's going to make you easier for you to get back into work, and then that might possibly become a tool. Tools are something that you should invest in, right? But maybe that flashy new pair of boots that you've been wanting for a while, do you really need them? Just think about that. So what do we need in life? We need oxygen. We need water. We need food. We need shelter. And we need security. So those are the things that we kind of need. All right. We need security. We need a roof over our head and shelter. All right. Those two kind of go together. Right. And we need food. Obviously, you need food. Those sorts of things. Those are needs. You need clothing to keep you warm, to protect you, that sort of stuff. You need at least one pair of really good shoes that you can work in that'll protect your feet, a pair of work boots, and then before you go out someplace nice, you can always clean them a little bit and make them look pretty. That sort of stuff. So, you know, I mean, myself, I have probably 4 pairs of shoes. I got my boots, got my work boots, you know, I got a pair of water shoes and that sort of stuff, and just a few things, and I got a pair of nice dress shoes. I mean, that's really about it. So I look at things and say, do I really, really, really need this? And you have to think about it. So stop buying stuff you cannot afford, and stop paying debt and interest to the banks. If you hate your money, you're going to run up credit cards and pay interest back on those loans. You become a slave. Stop being a slave. Next thing, do you hate money? Stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your time. Time is the most precious commodity or form of money that you possibly have. Time is by far the most precious commodity that you have. So stop wasting it. If you have seen in every single video, including the start of this live stream, right? You see something, it says, let's go, right? Let's go. That's meant to be motivating. I say that all the time in every single one of my live streams. I say, come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's get at it. When you wake up in the morning, you should tell yourself, let's go. Let's get on it. Let's get on our purpose. Find that purpose. Stop hating your time and your money. You need to get after it. Wasting your valuable time when you could be out and being productive is a form of hating money. When you waste your time, you prove your hate for money. You prove your hate for money. Stop wasting time, guys. Get out there. Don't be one of the lazy people who are standing out there with their hands out saying, hey, Uncle Guido, give me money. Uncle Vinny, I need some money, you know. Aunt Gertrude, can I have some money? I need some money, Aunt Gertrude. You know, you lose face by borrowing money, right? And then on top of that, people are going to be less willing to trust you. Get out there and get it. Stop wasting your time. Come on. Let's go. Get out there and get it. Get motivated. Get motivated. That dollar, that peso, the yen is waiting for you, right? The RMB, go out there and get that. Get that pound. Go out there and get it. Go out there and get it. Get it. Stop wasting time. You're going to have to motivate yourself every single day. And I know that's really, really hard. That's really, really hard, right? Set an alarm on your phone so that when it pops up, it blinks right on your iPhone, right? It blinks right on your iPhone. It says, let's go. Had to remember which camera I was operating at the time. So, and you'll want to do that. And you just should pop up and say, let's go, or go get it. Change it. Say, go get it. Go get it. You got to motivate yourself, guys. Stop wasting your time. Time is the precious commodity that you will never, ever, ever get back. Next point on hating money. Hating money. Stop waiting. This kind of ties in with the last one. Stop waiting around. I wish somebody would give me a job. I wish somebody would give me a job. I wish somebody would do this, or I wish somebody would do that. I wish somebody would help me out with this or that, or blah, 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 that sort of thing. You know, nobody is going to just walk up and hand you stuff. It just doesn't happen very often, right? It doesn't happen very often. That means you need to stop wasting your time. You have to stay motivated as much as you can every single day of the week. You have to stay motivated. Yeah, I got to motivate yourself on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You need to be motivated. You have to stay motivated, guys. Stop waiting around for somebody to give you something. Go get it. Because the longer you wait, the more you're proving that you hate money. Stop hating money, guys. Stop hating your money. Go out there, get at it. I don't care if you're an older person and you're retired, right? You have other ways that you can bring in other forms of income. And I got to tell you, the older you get, the more wisdom you have and the more intelligence you have in being able to figure out ways to bring in a little bit of extra income. So you want to make sure, guys, that you are getting in there and you're doing that. Stop waiting. Stop waiting. Stop waiting. Stop waiting. Get out there and get after it, guys. Next, folks. Next. Stop taking on risky friends in business. Risky friends in business, and this also includes family members. Stop saying to your lazy cousin that you know is lazy, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we started a restaurant? Now, you know your cousin can't cook. You know your cousin sleeps till noon every day. You know your cousin stinks and they're dirty and they never bathe. They never groom themselves. That is the type of person you should never get involved in any type of business opportunity with, because you're going to end up flat out broke. You're going to lose money and it's going to destroy you financially, and you're going to end up in debt. So if you hate money, take on your lazy cousin or your lazy brother or your lazy sister or even your lazy mom or your lazy dad. I mean, include everybody in that. But I love my mom. I love my dad. I love my... You know, yes, you can love them, but you can love them without hating your money at the same time. So... Guys, you have to change your mentality about that. So before you get involved in anything like that, you need to say, is this person reliable? Can I trust them not to steal all the money and run? And a lot of times you might be able to trust people to a point, all right? Okay, and maybe not bring them in as a partner, but bring them in as an employee, right? So that if they are an employee, you can kick them out. You can get rid of them. You can send them on down the road. Say, look, cousin Vinny, cousin, I brought you in here. You're not doing my job. You're not doing the job that I asked you to. I really needed you to cook, okay? And you said you could cook, but now you can't cook. And now the restaurant's suffering because you're not cooking. You're not grooming yourself. And, well... some of the customers have been finding hair in the food, and that's kind of gross. And I've asked you to get a haircut 5 times, and you won't do it. You're just kind of gross, and people don't like seeing you in the kitchen. You need to bathe. So I'm sorry. You're fired. Okay? And that's the difference between bringing on employees and actually getting involved in people who are super duper, risky in those type of risky behaviors and stuff like that. So you definitely don't want to get involved with people that are risky. So let me reiterate real quick, guys. If you are new here and you just came in, I am going to get you a jacket. I'm going to get you a jacket. I'm going to be doing some shout outs here in a little bit after we finish up the opening portion of this. And then hold on to your questions in your comments. Hold on to those, guys, because hold on to that, guys. Hold on to your questions to the second half of the show. And in the second half of the show, we're going to throw this open. We're going to be talking and discussing all of this. And this is going to be the second half of the show, and it's going to be fun. And don't bail out on the second half of the show, because there's going to be a whole lot more information. We're going to draw all this information out, and we're going to connect it. So you're going to want to be a part of that. Okay. You don't want to miss that. All right. Okay. So Stop taking on risky friends of money. Right. So now that we have talked about how we can hate money and just some areas where we can hate money, we're now also going to talk about the love of money and ways you can love money. But let's talk about this in a way that let's talk about this in a way that you can be as far as defining love of money. There's a difference between loving your money and being kind to your money and being good to your money and being greedy. Don't be greedy. If you become greedy, people are going to dislike you, and it's going to make a harder time for you to actually earn more income. So there's a huge difference between being greedy and actually just loving and valuing your money. Loving your money is a good thing. Being greedy and nasty with your money is not, and that's moral. Okay, so one of the ways you can love your money, guys, is to learn how to save money. Is to learn how to save your money. Be frugal. Now, I want you to listen to this statistic, okay? I want you to listen to this statistic. Listen very closely. In the United States, with how the tax structure is, and this works everywhere in the world the exact same way, guys. It works everywhere in the world the exact same way. Now, the number might be different, right? The number might be different, but it works the exact same way. And I want to make this point very clear. This is an actual number statistic. Every single dollar you save, when you save $1 in the United States, it is equal to going out and earning $1.45. So let me explain that. Every $1 you save is equal to the value of earning $1.45. That's because everything that we do, you have to spend money to make money. You've got to spend money to drive to work. You have to spend money on the bus. You have to spend money on the car, the Uber or the Grab or whatever to get to your place of employment. So believe it or not, when you save $1, it's the equivalent of actually going out and spending your time and earning $1.45. And that's with the current tax structure here in the United States. So saving money, guys, saving money is just as actually more valuable monetarily than earning money. But you have to do both to get ahead. You got to get out there and earn that money, and you have to save that money. So that's going back to don't blow your money on things you don't need, right? So save the money. Look for ways to be frugal. Look for ways to be frugal, right? Another way to love money is to be friendly to others. Now, let me explain this to you. To be friendly to others. Friendly people have a much easier time at making money at business than people who are kind of rude, kind of aloof, kind of nasty. Because when you are an outgoing, friendly person, people are going to want to be involved with you in money transactions because you're friendly. They enjoy being part of your life. Being friendly is going to make it a whole lot easier for you to actually make money, guys. Be friendly. Be friendly to everybody. And that doesn't mean getting walked on or having people treat you badly or anything like that. Just be friendly, right? Because when people start treating you badly in life and they start cheating you or they're doing other things like that, hey, you're out. You're flushed. Get rid of those people, right? Get rid of those people. Kick them out the door. Don't mess with them. Don't have toxic people in your life. They will drag you down, right? It's easier. It's the crab in the bucket mentality, right? The crabs, they're always pulling everybody down. So, same thing. Toxic people will pull you down. Be friendly. Flush the toxic people, but be friendly and friendly to everybody. So, when you don't have to be rude to the toxic people, be friendly to them, just don't really associate with them, right? Next way to love money, and it ties right in with being friendly, is to be honest. Look, be honest, guys. Be honest. The surest way to keep people from doing business with you is to lie to them or to cheat them. Lie to them or to cheat them. You have to look at your friendliness and your honesty as an investment. Friendliness and being honest is an investment. It's an investment. You are going to see a return on that investment when you are friendly and when you're honest. The love of my life, coffee with just a little sugar and some French vanilla creamer. All right. Be honest. Nobody wants to be involved with a person that's dishonest. If you're a liar, if you're a cheat, you just act shady, and you do things that you're not supposed to do, you're going to hurt your ability to be able to make money. So be honest. Show your love for money and to others by being honest. And the next thing is be helpful. Listen, guys, be helpful. Be helpful. Be helpful. Be helpful. Be helpful. Be helpful. Look, guys, if you are helpful to others, it's the same thing of being friendly and being honest. Being helpful. Be helpful. Be helpful. If you see somebody that needs help, you can go over and take a second to help them, right? Just be helpful, all right? If you own a business, so let's say you own a store, right? And the little old lady comes down the street and she buys a bag of mangoes from you, right? Now, those mangoes are heavy, so she's going to need help probably getting those into her basket on her bicycle or her old motorbike or whatever, or even placing those in the car. It doesn't take but 2 seconds to pick that bag up for her and put that thing in her vehicle or in her basket or whatever and help load her stuff for her to make it easier. Put it on her cart for her, right? Make it easier. Be helpful. There's 1,000 ways you can be helpful, right? You be helpful to your friends, be helpful to your neighbors whenever you can, right? Don't expect anything in return when you're being helpful. Don't ever expect it, right? Because just be friendly and just be helpful, because that will come back to you. It's going to come back in different little ways. It might come back to you only that much, but it is going to come back to you because people are going to know that you're friendly. People are going to know that you're helpful, and people are going to be more willing to invest in your business and do business from you and buy from you, pick up your services, whatever you happen to be doing in business, if you are helpful. Being helpful shows that you love money. So think about that, right? This is a next way to show that you love money. Grow. You need to grow, guys. Now, when I say grow, I don't necessarily mean grow bananas or mangoes or tomatoes in your garden, or I'm going to grow broccoli, right? I love broccoli. Broccoli's good. Broccoli's awesome. You know, I like, all kinds of vegetables. But you can grow vegetables, and that is a form of growing. But you need to grow your circle of friends. If you love money, you're going to grow your circle of friends and your contacts in business. You're going to reach out like an octopus with your tentacles, right? And you are going to learn how to make those contacts. You're going to make those contacts, and you're going to grow by being friendly. You're going to grow by being helpful. You're going to grow your contacts and your friends by being honest. Meet people. Stop living in the corner. Stop being in your shell all the time. There's times for that to be withdrawn, right? I mean, look, I live in the forest. I don't like people around me all the time. I like my privacy, but there's ways that you have to be able to reach out to grow your contacts in business and do that, right? So you can go to your little place in the country, you can go to your little place in the province, you can go to your little room or wherever where you can lock the door and have your alone time and your me time, and that's good. And you can have that restful time to be able to recharge, because making those contacts and having lots of friends does take a lot of mental bandwidth, right? And that mental bandwidth is something that you do need to recharge from time to time. So you have to have time to recharge, right? But constantly grow. Look for new friends. Make new friends. Get out there and make those new friends, guys. Make those new friends. It's very, very important for you to make those new friends, right? Next, you want to make those business contacts. You want to create and grow those business contacts, right? Provide. This goes right along with being helpful. You want to be able to provide something that people needs in business, all right? Think about things that you like to do that you can provide businesses for things, you know? You're really good at sewing. Maybe you can mend things, right? You're really good at things like that. Think about services that you can provide to people to earn money. Things along that nature, right? Okay, because you have to think about what is something that people need, what is something that people want, what is something that people desire, right? You want to be able to fulfill those needs, those wants, and those desires with your business. So think about those things and implement them. You can come up with all kinds of things that people might want, right? Like right now, I'm giving advice on ways to get out there and make money. I'm giving advice on ways to not hate your money and to love your money. Now, that is a way for me to help you guys, right? That's being helpful. So when you have a business, when you find out what you want to do, you want to be able to also give, right? People want to make sure that they're getting some sort of value. So don't overprice yourself, guys. Don't overprice yourself. Don't price gouge, right? That goes in with being honest, that and that friendly and helpful. All of that goes into price gouging. Nobody likes to be cheated, right? Nobody likes to be price gouged when they are going to go into some sort of business. They're going to take their business somewhere else. So be responsible in your pricing for whatever you're selling or whatever service that you are providing. Stop that. Stop price gouging, okay? Here's another thing. If you find a service, right? Or if you find something and you become very, very successful, don't allow people to harm themselves with what you're providing. This is very important. This goes along the lines with everything that I have talked about before, right? So I'm going to tell you this right now, and I mean this. I want you to look me right in the eyes. My channel is going to be monetized very soon. If you are having a hard time affording food or clothes for your children or being able to get back and forth to work and you're struggling with money, look at me. Don't super chat me. Don't join my membership. Stop hating your money. You can give back to me later after you are self-sustaining and you have extra. I don't want you to do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. Okay, I don't need your money so bad that I want you to take food out of your kid's mouth to send me a stinking super chat or to join a membership or something like that. Don't do that. I don't want you to harm yourself or your family or your future just because you feel like you've gotten some sort of value out of the programs and the different things that I've done. I appreciate it. Just say thank you. Give me a thumbs up. Share my live streams. Share my videos in your community. That will be return on investment enough for me. Okay? Don't hate your money. When you are in business and when you get your business going, when you decide what you want to do, don't allow people to abuse themselves because they are trying to be overly friendly to you because they like you, because you're friendly and honest and decent to them. So part of being friendly and honest and decent is to not allow people to abuse themselves helping you. You got to think about that, guys. Don't allow people to abuse themselves. You can't do it. You need to protect them. You need to protect other people, okay? You definitely need to protect other people, right? So definitely do that, guys. You need to do that, right? Okay, so that concludes the meat of the program, guys. That pretty much concludes the meat of the program for a little while. And I am going to take a really, really quick intermission just for a moment. And I'm going to take a really quick intermission, and then I am going to be right back, and we're going to get into your questions. So this is the point in time, right, where you can start typing your questions in the chat. And I know I am so far behind the chat. I know there's a lot of folks that came in and out and stuff like that. If you don't have a jacket, I am definitely going to get to you. I'm going to make sure you guys have your jackets. I'm going to do my best to get to you guys. So just a quick break here, guys, just a couple of minutes. We're just going to go to a real fast intermission, and then I will be right back. Just a couple of moments. Don't go away. If you have not shared this live stream yet in your community, please do so. If you have not given me that thumbs up, guys, please jump in there real quick and give me that thumbs up. I need that. Go ahead and do that for me, please. Do that right now. Take that opportunity. Type your question right now. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to be right back. And we're back. Thank you so much for staying. All right. Really appreciate you guys hanging in there through that really quick intermission. Okay. Now, let's see here. This is the part of the program where we are going to throw this open and we're going to start talking to about your questions. Look, we're going to start talking about your questions or anything or any questions you guys might have. So if you have any questions, if you have any comments about what we have been talking about in here, please, 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 now's the time. Start typing those questions. Start typing those questions. Also, if you haven't yet, please get in there, jump in there, give me that like, give me that thumbs up. Greatly appreciate that, and share this in your community, guys. I really need you to share this in the community. This is the type of information that people need. This is the type of thought-provoking information that we need. Look, people need to raise themselves out of poverty. Right? People need to improve their lives. So these types of thought-provoking questions and suggestions, and these are just suggestions, really, really, really need to be out there more often and talked about in all of our communities, right? Okay, so let's see here if we've got any questions. I'm going to try and roll through this chat here. I know there's a lot of people, and there's been so much of the chat that has actually reset on me for some reason. Things have been so glitchy. New studio, new programs, new software, new hardware and equipment, all that kind of stuff. So things are going to be a little bit glitchy and stuff like that. Let's see here. All righty here. And we have all the usual characters in there. There's Chin Chin, Aqua, thank you for staying, all you folks. There is Beth. She says, just keep talking, I'm listening. That is fantastic. So let's get to your questions, guys. Come on, ask me some questions here and make some comments, and we will discuss all that. Elsia's vlog. Elsia says, I'm working and not waiting for money. That's good, Elsia. But besides just working a 9-to-5 job, right? And I've enjoyed watching you ask, do you want fries with that? In German, of course. Think about other ways you can make some extra money, Elsia. YouTube is obviously one of those. You have a monetized channel, and I think that's great. I think that's wonderful. Think about different ways that you can make money, right? You're already working. You're already working in a garden. You're already working doing different things. Maybe you already have animals, right? You have a lot of animals or different things like that. Maybe you already have some chickens or you have some pigs or stuff like that. Think about selling some eggs. Think about different income streams, right? One of the best way to remove yourself from poverty is to have multiple means of income. You work your job, and you have other jobs and means of income coming in as well. The best way to relieve yourself of poverty and be able to travel and do the things that you want to do and have nice things, and then after you get yourself established, help lift people out of poverty and help other people to be able to sustain themselves better, but not help the lazy people. Don't enable them. Is to be able to help yourself first. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. The blue here, support. All right. Thank you so much, Guy. I greatly appreciate that. And I'm going to roll through here and look. There's somebody without a jacket. I'm going to give you a jacket there. So Mike Salazar, you now have a jacket. Hopefully you're still in there. I know everybody was kind of in and out. Elsie is saying true, Bad Panda. All right, Murphy Hayes, I'm retired now, but I owned, I guess that's past tense, a full-time lawn business simultaneously because my parents always told me if I wanted something, I needed to get out there and work for it. That's old school stuff right there, buddy. That is old school stuff right there from parents that are absolutely intelligent, and you definitely get the gong for that. That's right. Go out there and get it, guys. Go out there and get it. Charge, guys. Go out there and get it. Get that charge going on. Don't wait. Get out there and get it. All right. And Elsia says, I am one is a victim of what you say. Yeah, probably bad business partner or something like that, maybe, or friends and family constantly taking stuff from you. You know what? Yeah, you know, it's okay to be selfish sometimes. You have to consider who you get involved in business with, and you've got to consider those things, guys. So that's just something that you definitely need to think about. You've got to be very, very shrewd on who you become in business with. And let's see. And there's D-Tech TV. D-Tech, hey, welcome, my friend. I greatly appreciate it. He says, mega love, shout out. Thank you so much. And I am looking for your questions. The guys I hired were so lazy, so I fired them. Bam, Murphy Hayes. That is exactly right. Look, you say good riddance to dead weight. Be very slow to hire people. Okay? And be moderately slow at firing them, right? You know, that's why you should give warnings and so on and so forth. Be intelligent. You know, if somebody makes one mistake or they're having a bad day, don't just walk up and fire them. That's ridiculous. That goes along with being smart, being intelligent, and being helpful or something like that. Let lazy people in your business develop a little bit of a track record before you actually fire them, unless they're stealing from you. If they're stealing from you, get them out of there. Kick them out. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Get them out of there. Don't ever tolerate a thief. Never, ever, ever tolerate a thief. All right, let's see here. So, Vic says, Sir Hayes, do you hate money? I don't think he hates money. And my butts, good to see you, my brother, my butts. Hey, good to see you in there too. And here's Murphy's answer to Vic. I neither hate it or love it. I just use it as intended. Good. Absolutely. You know, money's a tool. Think of money as a tool. It's a tool to get you to where you need to be and to be able to help others later down the road after you are established. There's Life Cling. Welcome, Life Cling. Hazy Cheesy. Hello, Hazy Cheesy. Thank you so much for being in here. Hazy, I know you've got questions. Come on, ask. Anybody that has any type of questions. And Murphy Hayes, yes, I agree with that. Leave toxic people alone. Absolutely. Get away from the toxic people, guys. You should not be involved in people that are toxic. People that are toxic are not going to do nothing but pull you down. It's going to yank you away from your purpose. Find your purpose. Get on your purpose. Grind that purpose out. Make sure that you're doing that and be diligent on your purpose. And even if you have multiple purposes, make sure that you're on that, guys. Be about your purpose. Be selfish about your purpose. Be tenacious about your purpose. You want to be on your purpose, guys, because if you're on your purpose, it is going to get you to where you want to be monetarily. Stop being lazy yourself and get out there and be on your purpose. You definitely want to do that. All right, and let's see what else we have got going on here. And, oops, all right. Here's DWI saying greetings to all. And let's see. Yep, and Lori's saying, yeah, it's very true, sir. That is correct. Dropping the truth bombs here and there. That's a big true, bro, from Busi Bonita. Absolutely. Folks saying hello to each other, and thank God I'm very good. Absolutely. Always thank God he is good all the time. All right. And Gang Sim CC's in the house saying, I am listening. The Iron Lady is still here. Hello, Sir Murphy. Folks saying hello to everybody. That's good. I want you guys to connect to each other. And everybody talking and chit-chatting. And there is Dan Edros. Hello, Dan. Wow, look at that. For some reason, you didn't have a jacket. I am giving you that jacket. And the Iron Lady saying, done shared. Thank you so much, Iron Lady. I greatly appreciate you sharing. Thank you so much for that. That's always good when you share. It's always, always, always good to share. And there, look at that. There is Brother Kenny Kojo in the house. Brother, I hope you are still here. I am going to give you the gong of welcome, the welcoming gong. Brother Kenny Kojo is out there right now. And I'm going to tell you what, Brother Kenny Kojo is a pretty good guy. He's out there and he's in business and he's working on his purpose and he's hitting it hard. He's getting out there and he's fighting. He is out there and he is kung fuing that life. So that's what you guys got to be. Get out there and kung fu that life, guys. You guys got to do what you got to do. So it is good to see you, Brother Kenny Kojo, and I know Brother Kenny Kojo is he's got a lot of input on money and not hating money and making sure that you love money and treat your money good and that sort of stuff. And see here, Kenny Kojo says, keep it up, bro. You will definitely be monetized and do your thing. I am, brother. I am. I have actually reached my limit. I've already applied. I've got a little snag in the road, but I am getting that taken care of right now and all that kind of stuff. So we're definitely there, and we're definitely getting at that, and we're doing that, and we're going to be grinding that out. All right, and let's see here. The Iron Lady. The Iron Lady says, I'll just leave a comment later. Going to be going to sleep very soon. You know what, Iron Lady, thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. And you know what? You can come back and watch this and get to the question parts of things and stuff. And if you have any questions, you know what? You can watch them on the next one, or is anything like that. You can always drop the questions in the comments, and I'll try to help you out. Peace and blessing, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. I definitely have multiple means of income. It's a huge blessing. That's good, Kenny. That's what I'm saying. Having multiple sources of income is a huge blessing. You have to create multiple sources of income if you ever want to get above water. And there's Angie in the house. Hello, Angie Manzour. And there's Abigail still in there. Greatly appreciate all you guys still being in there and stuff like that. And Annalyn, I am working, preparing for my future. That's good, Annalyn. Get at it. Get at that purpose. You know, I know that a lot of you guys that are OFWs, you're kind of in a little bit of a rough position. And I want to do a podcast about that. I want to do a live stream about that and about OFWs in particular and some of the dangers and pitfalls that I see. And just encourage you guys to be careful with your money, because there's a lot of people, when you're an OFW, they suddenly think that you're immediately rich. And that's just not the case. That's not the case at all. So they don't understand. People back home don't tend to understand that the cost of living in a country that earns more money is also more expensive. So you might not have as much more as what people think. So there's a lot to go into that. So be selfish with your money, guys. Be very frugal and don't help lazy people. All right. So that's good, Annalyn. You're working for your future. Make sure that you are keeping on that and make sure you hit that hard. You don't want to give that up. All right. Let's see here. And I'm good, says he's going to breakfast with friends. That's good, Kenny. Enjoy your breakfast. Shelby's You. Hello, Shelby's You. Welcome, Shelby's You. Glad to have you in the house. And there is Sir Dan Edros. You know what? I need to give you the welcome gong, my friend. The man's welcome gong to Sir Dan Edros. Greatly appreciate it. I'm listening here, Bad Panda. I'm having breakfast. Great. I hope you enjoying your breakfast there, Dan. And let's see here. Very well said, host. Stay away from toxic people from Shelby's You. Yes, absolutely. Stay away from those toxic people. You get toxic people in your life, just throw them away, right? Flush them down the toilet. Because I tell you what, if you get involved in some sort of business venture, in a partnership, be careful about partnerships. Be very, very careful about partnerships. You know, you can bring people in as employees, but make them sure they know that they're an employee and not an actual partner in something, right? Because if you get involved with a lazy or a bad partner, I'm telling you right now, it is going to be a long, slow descent into oblivion for your business and for your monetary resources. So be super duper careful about who you get involved with in business and stuff. And let's see here. Mama Jen L says, love your setup, Bad Panda. Thank you so much, Mama Jen L. I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate that. Yeah, I have worked really hard at that, and looking forward to one of the reasons why I did this setup the way I did is because I wanted it to be of value to you as folks being able to watch this, to make things a little bit more enjoyable for you folks, and that sort of stuff. So thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Want you guys to get out there. Let's make sure that you're sharing this. Give me a thumbs up. Give me that like. Share me in your community. Come back and watch this again later, guys, because you're going to have a whole lot of information in here that you're going to miss. Let's see. Agree, Bad Panda. There's Shelby saying simply, Aqua, that studio is rocking, bro. Yeah, well, you guys got to know me. Typically, when I do something, I look about what kind of return of investment that I'm going to get from something like this. I'm not just going to be here sitting behind the screen. This is probably going to be either a weekly or a bi-weekly topic live stream. I haven't decided yet. And it kind of depends on my time and the amount of value that I'm getting back from YouTube. My return on investment right now is not monetary as far as YouTube. My return on investment is being able to help you and see you guys flourish in different ways. All right, so that is my return on investment. It's not necessarily monetary, all right? And so that's pretty much how that is going for me. So, and lovely Rita, man, I am so, so happy to see you here. Thank you so much, Rita. Share me if you haven't already. I am very, very happy to have you guys here. And money is good, she says. Money is good for spending good things in our life, but God is more important. Yep, absolutely. God in your moral compass is always more important. And that goes right back to what I was saying earlier about being friendly, being honest, and being helpful, right? That goes right back to that, because you show that you hate money when you are nasty to your friends, if you're not putting God first in your life, or just being good, decent, helpful, moral people in general, right? And that's very, very, very true. And Sweet Skate says, the problem, people hate money, very hard to find. People hates money, very hard to find. You know, money is actually a lot easier to find when you're friendly, when you're helpful, and when you go out there and get to it. Being on that purpose. It takes a lot of effort to go out there and get that money, but you got to be able to do that, guys. You got to be able to go out there and you got to be able to hit that and get at it and do the things that you need to do, right? So definitely, Sweet Skate, you're a very intelligent lady, and I greatly appreciate your comment. Definitely appreciate your comment. And let's see, everybody's saying hello to Rita, the famous Rita. Greatly appreciate you in there. And wow, let's see here. Any other questions? Nobody has any questions about money? I am at the end of the chat. All right. I caught up. Oh my goodness gracious, I caught up. So yes, this is the question and answer session part. Guys, what kind of questions do you have? Anybody have any questions? No? Everybody's sick and tired of talking about money? Yeah, we want to talk about something else? All right. Guys, I do apologize for the technical difficulties that I had at the beginning of the live stream. For some reason, software glitch. It fired off and then poof, it just canceled it. So I'm going to have to go back and edit my thumbnail and everything and delete some stuff. And this will be the main one with the title and all the description. I'll go back and I'll put all that in and everything else. If you guys have any type of contact any type of questions or anything, my contact information will be in there. It's BadPandaVideos@gmail.com. Just be appropriate, guys, if you email me, okay? Just be appropriate, right? Okay. I want you to be appropriate. Please be appropriate. All right. I have I have a I have a viewer that sent me a couple of rather revealing pictures in my email the other day, and you know who you are. Look, I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you watching. I'm not interested. I'm not in YouTube to hunt. Okay, I'm not hunting in YouTube, but thank you, and I graciously decline. Okay, so we'll just say that. All right, so just be appropriate. I want to stay on the level, and that's not what I'm in for. Okay, so let's see here. Shelby's you. I want to ask something for an open topic, Panda. What do you about some people out there can't? Okay, I'm sorry, Shelby's you. Maybe I'm just reading this wrong. I want to ask open topic. What do you about some people out there that can't moving or can't accept reality? Okay, so what I think what you're asking about, and maybe you can clarify that, and if you are, maybe you can clarify that, is you're asking about reality. Some people cannot move on, and some people can't accept reality. People who are miserable with their own lives tend to create their own reality in their mind. And this is a little bit off a topic, but it can be about topic as well. People who are who have a low self-esteem, if they have terrible lives, they kind of create their own reality. And they create, instead of creating their own reality by going out there and motivating themselves and working hard to get that money and to create a real life, they kind of create a false reality in their mind. Those type of people also tend to be pretty toxic. So Shelby's you, the best thing I can tell you is if you have people who are creating their own reality in their own minds. And that doesn't mean, look, everybody has different ways of looking at things, okay? Everybody has different ways of looking at things. Different angles. I view money differently than you do, all right? And I guarantee you, Bill Gates, Donald Trump, and some of these rich people out there, you know, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon, right? They view money a whole lot differently than I do. So there's a lot of different ways to view money, right? Everybody has their own viewpoints and their own ways to kind of create that. So they, you know, but people who actually create their own mentality in their own minds, their own reality, be very, 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 very careful, because if what they have created in their own mind doesn't actually match to what their life is, that's a red flag, and you should stay away from people like that, okay? So be very, 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 very careful about people like that if they can't accept what is true reality. And remember, because you see things differently than other people do, your reality is actually going to be a little bit different than their reality. So that's something you need to remember as well. So definitely be very careful about people who are creating their own reality, all right? And there is Robert Thornton in the house. Robert Thornton, you get the gong greeting for Robert Thornton. Glad to have you here, Robert. Welcome to the new Bad Panda studio. Robert, I know you have thoughts on money, on loving money and hating money, and I know you have questions and comments. Get in there, man. You're sharp, Robert, and I know you are. So I want you to join into this, right? So we're still going to be here for a little while. So get in there, guys, and let's ask these questions and make these comments. Shelby's you. Thank you so much for that. That was very good and very, very thought-provoking. And there is Mary Jane Taiwan. Mary Jane Taiwan. Welcome, Mary Jane. Mary Jane, you said in the comments of when I share this out in the community that you were a money magnet. Well, Mary Jane, Oh, the love of my life, coffee. I would like to know, Mary Jane, how you are a money magnet. Tell me all about that. I want to know about it. So definitely tell me about that, Mary Jane. I want to know how Mary Jane in Taiwan is a money magnet. I definitely want to know about that. All right. So let's see here. She says, sorry, I'm late. No big deal. It's all right. Just glad that you're here. You can actually go back, Mary Jane, and watch the rest of this. My live streams are going to be evergreen. It's something that you can actually come back and watch and get information from over and over and over again. All right. And the Iron Lady says, I don't have that money, but I definitely already happy. What I have in life, almost. That gets into the discussion of how much is enough and how much is too much. Once you're happy in life, Faye, then you've established yourself. If you have a roof over your head, if you have enough money and income that you can buy clothes and you can take care of your son and you can buy food and do that type of stuff, then you're pretty much established, right? Then what you need to work on is what is called a nest egg or some savings and some emergency cash, right? You don't need to be living hand to mouth. You set that money aside for emergencies because you never know what's liable to happen. Once you have your decent emergency fund, and I mean like a year's living expense, you want to take that. You want to have an entire year's living expense. Work very hard on having an entire year's living expense set aside, or even more. 2 years, 3 years. That would be even better, right? After you have that, then you can start trying to find ways to help people. And when you can help people, you're going to find out that you're going to be able to do more. So establish yourself and then start helping other people as well. And that is absolutely wonderful. Man, I have a lot of respect for you. I have so much respect for you, Faye. I really do. You're really hardworking, and it's just amazing watching your videos and stuff. All right. And let's see, and Mama Lei Chong back in the house. Hi, Lei. Where's Steven? We can ask Steven. Get Steven in here. I want to talk to Steven about investing in coffee. And he needs to be very careful about, because I hear that Steven has an ability to find diamonds in coffee. I don't know that there's any diamonds in here, but I wouldn't mind finding a couple diamonds in my coffee cup. So it's definitely good to have you in here, Lei. Thank you so much. Hey, if you guys haven't connected to Lei Chong and you need help for your channel, make sure you click go to channel, subscribe to her, and get involved in her live streams and stuff. She will definitely help you with your channel. She's been monumental help to me. And Lei Chong is one of those type of people that I'm telling you about. If you invest in her, you are going to get her and Steven. I'm going to include both of you guys. You are going to get a return on investment. So invest in her, and she will invest in you. Lei is one of the type of peoples that you can get involved with, her and Steven, where you can get involved with her and you can trust her that she's going to help you back the best to her ability. I'm serious. She's got the honesty. She's friendly. She's integrity. She knows what she's doing, and she's driven. So, and she's encouraging. So that's the type of people that you need to associate with in life, in friendships, and in business with. Lei, thank you so much. And that is my highest endorsement. Listen to me, guys. She gets my highest endorsement. Not even kidding. All right. So, and let's see here. Annalyn's still in the house. Don Adros, thank you so much. All right, and let's see here. Mama Lei's back in the house. Let's see here. Beth. What's Beth say? Ha, ha, ha. Oh, now. That is interesting. Somebody sent you an email. No. Okay, for the record, it was definitely not Beth that sent me that email. So, yeah, it was definitely not Beth that sent me the email. Look, I don't need pictures of you in your skimpy attire. So, thank you. I know what a woman looks like, so you don't need to show me yourself, right? And to be honest with you, I'm going to do an entire show, an upcoming show, on different types of stuff about relationships and what you can do as a woman to find a higher value man. Would that be an interesting topic to you ladies? And it's also going to interest you guys too. Hey, men, I need you guys to be involved, okay? I need you guys to be involved. Ladies, share this with the guys that you're connected to. Share my stuff with the guys that you're connected to. I need them in here. It's going to help. It's going to help them. It's going to be a help to you. It's going to be a help to everybody, okay? Everybody needs a little bit of the wisdom of Bad Panda in their life. Let's all bring this out, and not just my wisdom, but your wisdom too. Let's talk about these types of things. I want to talk about this. And Annalyn's in there. Brother K-Tots, gong of welcome. I saw you in there earlier, K-Tots. Here's your welcome gong, but I don't know that I shouted you out. And whereas we're going to do our shout outs and all that kind of stuff as we're going through here. Guys, ask your questions. We are in here. I am interacting with you guys. I want you guys to ask questions. I want you to share this. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Let's get that like in here. And guys, let's jump in there real quick and let's share this real quick. Share it in your community. Invite your friends, guys. Invite your friends. All this kind of stuff is helpful, all right? All this kind of stuff is helpful to everybody. All right. You touched on lying and being honest. I agree because caught a person lying to me, and it's not the first time, and I can't seem to go through it. That person, how toxic lying can be. Yeah, look, lying is toxic. Lying is one of the worst things that you can do, guys. Even the white lies or the lies of omission. Lies of omission are just as nasty as a direct lie. Stop lying, guys. Be brutally honest whenever you can, all right? And people that are liars, if you can't trust people that are liars, you just need to get them out of your life, guys, okay? Lying and thieves. Liars and thieves, just don't deal with them. Just don't. Get those types of toxic behaviors out of your life. Don't deal with the liars and the toxic people. Get them out of your life. I agree. You can't, because if you can't trust people to be honest with you about simple things, employees to be honest with you about simple things, they're not going to be, you can't trust them with money. You can't trust them with taking good care of your customers. You can't trust them with pretty much anything. When you are a liar, you blow yourself out of water of everything, you know. And I have, unfortunately, gotten myself into a pickle. I have gotten myself into pickles before because I have been too honest. And I say too honest kind of tongue-in-cheek because I would rather be honest, even if it gets me into a pickle, right? Because at least I have my self-worth and my integrity because I have been too honest about things and disclosing some things. So always, always, always do your best to absolutely and be in there. So, and there's Mary Jane Taiwan still in the house. Mary Jane, how are you a money magnet? Tell me. I want to discuss it. I need to know this. You say that you're a money magnet, but then you don't share the information. That's not very helpful. Remember, loving money is to be helpful, honest, kind, courteous. Come on. Share, Mary Jane. Mary Jane, the money magnet. And that is absolutely wonderful. That's an affirmation. Bad Panda, says Mary Jane in Taiwan. I want you to affirm all of us and lift us all up, Mary Jane, by telling us how you're a money magnet. That would be absolutely wonderful. All right. Ann Murphy Hayes says, now I am cautious about that person, and I feel I can no longer believe what they say. That's right. Whether you are in an actual personal relationship with somebody as a boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband and wife, or a business partner, or even just a casual friend, when you lie to people, you break trust. And trust is like glass. It's nearly impossible to put back together. If you break a window pane, super glue and tape can be used, but it's never the same. Remember that. Stop lying to people. Don't lie to people. Be honest, even if it's going to probably cause you some trouble. Just be honest. You know, it's best to be honest because you're going to have that integrity, guys, when you're honest. Okay? You're going to be able to keep your integrity when you are honest. Always be honest. Be as honest as you possibly can. And don't do, you know, don't lie, guys. It's just, it's not good, because just as soon as you start lying to people, they're not going to trust you, and you're going to have a hard time. You know, lying is a form of hating money, to bring it back around to our subject. All right. I have different sources of income, says Robert Thornton. Coming in, Bad Panda, I worked and had to receive them. Good. That's good. You see, Robert Thornton just posted a picture of his house, okay? Oh, sorry, a video of his home. And if you're not connected to Robert Thornton, go ahead and do that. He's got really kind of nice videos. He's an established man, and he's got a really nice house. I love the color of your house, Robert. Just wanted to say that. He's got a nice big backyard for suburbia, and that's great. You know, he has multiple sources of income, which is how he was able to afford that, guys. Robert Thornton is proof. You have to have multiple sources of income. If you don't have multiple sources of income, you can work your fingers to the bone, and it's going to be much more difficult for you to get ahead. And if you can't get yourself established, then you're not going to be able to help other people. And we want to be able to help other people, because when you help other people, you're helping yourself. Remember that. Deborah Orat. Hi, Deborah. So good to have you in the house. Deborah gets the harp welcome. Thank you so much for being here, Deborah. Good to see you. Mary Jane Taiwan says, that's my affirmation, Bad Panda, and being positive in everything. That's good. You need to be positive. You have to be positive. And I think that that's very, very important that everybody is very, very positive and stuff. So you definitely need to be positive. All right. I think your health is more important than money, Bad Panda. Yes. Very, very, very interesting point. Very interesting point, Robert. Look, because guys, you have to get out there, and you've got to get at that. You have to be about your task. But you're not going to be able to get out there and love that money and stop hating money if you're not taking care of yourself too. Although you are out there working your butt off and having those multiple income streams, look, having multiple income streams means you are going to have to work harder in some ways and less hard in other ways. Okay, so you need to have those multiple income streams because it's going to allow you to take better care of yourself. You guys have got to get sleep. You've got to get rest, right? Right? You need to set a bedtime alarm on your phone. I am horrible about this because I tend to be the type of person that burns the candle from both ends. I do that a lot. I burn the candle from both ends. And because I do that, I am successful in a lot of the things that I do. But there are times when I do have to just say, okay, that's it. No more. I'm going to sleep. Like last night. Last night, I knew I had to be up for this live stream, so I absolutely 100% went to bed probably about an hour and a half earlier than I usually do. I forced myself to do that. So that was a little bit of self-discipline. Otherwise, I probably would have been up a couple extra hours in here in the studio working, programming, and doing different stuff that I needed to do. And might not have had that had that glitch if I had been a little bit better prepared or practiced a little bit more. So that's pretty good. So anyway, but your health is definitely important. And Mama Jen L says, hard-earned money spent wisely, else it ends up a miserable life. That's right. You're right. If you do not spend your money wisely, you are going to have an absolutely 100% miserable life. Spend your money wisely. Don't waste your money. Stop giving your money to lazy people. Stop enabling lazy people by giving your hard-earned money to those people. Just stop doing it. I don't care if it's your mother or your father or whoever. You can't help them without you helping yourself first. If you get yourself established, you can buy your mom a house. You can buy your mom and dad a house, right? Okay, if you get yourself established, and that is you taking care of your family, but you got to help yourself first. I have used this example in other live streams before. If you are in an aircraft, they tell you if the oxygen masks deploy, you have to put your own mask on first before you can help the person next to you. Because if you pass out from lack of oxygen, you can't help anybody else around you. It's the same way with money. Help yourself first. Don't hate money. Love money. And let's see here. And Mary's Madrid. Oh, sorry, I know I'm butchering your last name. Welcome, welcome. You have a jacket now. I am behind the chat, guys. I am behind the chat. Please, if you come in here and you don't have a chat, don't have a jacket, don't get upset. I'm going to get to you. I know I'm behind in the chat. Ask your questions. We're going to get caught up, I promise. Yep, and Barry's saying, moderator, please. Yes, I gave you your jacket. Please, please don't get upset. If you come into my chats, right, and you want your jacket, you're going to get your jacket because I want you to feel welcome. All right, I want you to feel welcome. All right. Can we live without money? Says Annalyn. Can we live without money? No, Annalyn. No, you can't live without money. Right? Food is a form of money. Because if you are growing a mango in your garden to eat, that is a form, it's a commodity, it's a form of money because you can trade that mango for other things. If you grow a banana, it is a form of money. Everything that you have is a form of money. So no, we in society, in a blended society where people live together, you cannot live without money. Even if you live out in the middle of nowhere with nobody else around you, everything that you grow is a form of money. You are paying yourself, your health, with the food you eat. When the chicken gives you that egg and you eat it, you're eating that money. Whether you sell it, or you barter it, or you give it away, or you eat it, it is a form of money. No one can live without money. You need to look at everything as a commodity around you. Your time, your friends. If you look at your friends like they're money, you're going to value them more. If you look at your wife or your husband or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, look at me, as a form of money, you will value them more. Think about that. I'm going to do an entire video on money and about how people are like money. How people are like money. Let's go to camera over here. I want you to see this, guys. Take a look at that. You see that? Oh, it's upside down on that side. Let me flip you around. Look at that. That is a silver coin. It's actually made of real silver. And it is a 0.999 silver, right? It's 99.999 pure silver. Look at that. And this is an Indian buffalo, American silver coin, right? It's called a silver round. There he is, upside down on the other side, right? You see the Native American, and look at him. That is beautiful, right? I'm going to do an entire video about how relationships, ladies, are like silver. Men and women can be like silver, right? And look at this. How friendships are like money. That's gorgeous, isn't that? Man, that's beautiful. Look how valuable that is. You see that? Look how valuable these are. Right? So put those aside. Your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, and girlfriend should be looked at as a commodity, as money to help you value them more, right? Now, and that's not, it's just another way to look at them because they bring value to your life just like money does. So everything, right back to what Annalyn just said. No, you can't live without money because everything around you should be monetized in your mind in some way, shape, or form because it has value to you. So no, you cannot. We're in money trading investment. That's great, Lay. Man, that is good. That is very, very good. That's good. If you can do that, that's perfect. Be very, very careful though, because once you give that money out, it's in other people's hands. They can misuse it and you can lose it. So never invest more than you're willing to lose. And there's Mary's in there. I know I already gave you your jacket, Mary's. Please don't leave. You have your jacket. Let's talk. Let's chat. All right. And let's get down here and we're looking for the next question. Okay, guys, I'll say goodnight to everyone. And I just want to keep this playing. So good night to the Iron Lady. Good night, Iron Lady. Sleep well. Dream of pandas frolicking through lush fields of green bamboo. I hope you sleep well, Faye, and you have a really good night. And thank you so very, very much for being here. I greatly appreciate you. I really do. And there's Maywell saying hello to everyone. And like host, thank you, Maywell. Please share me in your community as well. Let's get as many people in here as possible. And Murphy Hayes says, I am interested in hearing that, Panda. And Murphy, if you have any other suggestions, you got my email, man. You need to let me know and stuff like that, and we can get in there and we can draw these type of questions out and we can discuss this stuff. Cicely, we are closed our retirement. Let's work. Yep, we are close to our retirement. Let's work hard and prepare for it. Absolutely. So a biblical principle is to bear the burden in your youth. If you work hard as a young person, you don't have to work as hard when you're older. Remember that. So if you become a lazy person, then, you know, you're just going to have, you're going to have to what? Depend upon your kids. Come on, guys. You know, you need to work hard in your youth. And look, you have to break the cycle of poverty, guys. You need to break that cycle of poverty by being a little bit selfish and taking care of yourself first, right? Don't expect that your children should be your retirement policy. If you love your kids, you will not make your children a retirement policy. You are taking away from their future when you expect them to give back to you. If you love your kids, you're just going to be happy that they succeed. Don't make your kids your retirement policy. That's very inappropriate. You're going to make them, if you love them, you won't want to see them in poverty. So think about that, guys. Work hard for your own retirement. Do it right now. Hey, there is lovely Jane in Taiwan. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You get the harp welcome. Good to see you too. And there is Stephen. Stephen, the gong of welcome for brother Stephen. The gong of welcome. Good to have you in there, Stephen. Definitely good to have you in there. And hi, host. Good day watching from Taiwan. Man, that's great. Love you, Jane. You'll want to go back and watch this about money. It was really, really good, and it's been great. These are going to be evergreen subjects and stuff like that. All right, and let's see here. We're going to be moving on. Stephen, welcome so much. Lovely Jane. Thank you guys again so much for being here. All right, and Castle Beth, She looks like she's getting ready to try and change the subject here. Since you mentioned what type of woman men should pay a high value, I am interested to bring that into the discussion in your next live stream. Absolutely, we're gonna do an entire. We're going to do an entire. I'm going to actually screenshot that, and I've got your question saved now. Beth. So we're going to do an entire live stream on just that, okay? We're going to do an entire live stream on just that, and it's going to be awesome. We're going to talk about bringing high-value people into your life, not just in relationships, as far as finding a high-value mate, but also finding a higher value friendships as well. And all of that's going to be able to tie into what we're talking about in that podcast, and being valuable, and looking at relationships as if they are very, very, very valuable. And let me switch cameras here. There we go. And we want that value. Look at that sparkle. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Man, that is valuable. Just like this. And this is, of course, silver. The 99 fine silver and stuff like that. So we have to have that value in our life, and we've got to value other people if we want to be valuable to other people as well. So, and we're going to do an entire program on that. We're going to do an entire program on that. Exactly, Bad Panda. Be honest. Absolutely. Honesty is the best policy. Don't lie. It will bite you in the bump. That's right. Well, let's just go ahead and say it, Robert. It will come back to bite you in the if you're not honest. So stop lying to people, okay? Just be honest all the time, because people hate liars. Okay, I hate liars. And if you are a liar, people are pretty much going to tell you to go, and they're not going to ever trust you again. So let me say that as clear as possible. Stop lying to people. Stop lying to people. I'm going to do my best to catch up in the chat here, because I know there's a whole lot of questions. All right, let's see here. Bad Panda, I love that color myself. Good. Good. I'm glad you guys like the setup. I'm really glad you guys like this. I worked really, really hard at this. Look, Ambot Nemo, fishy girl Nemo. The harp of welcome to you, Kissame. Her name is also Kissame. 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 Welcome so much for you. And Hazy Cheesy still in the house. Hazy, talk to me about money. Let's talk about money, Hazy. All right, and good to see you guys in there. Good to see everybody still in the house. And there is Beslin. I'm going to add you as a moderator. There you go. If you just came in and you don't have a jacket, I'm going to get you your jacket. Just be patient. Be patient. Be very, very patient. I'm super happy that all you guys are in the house. I'm glad that you're here. All right. My sleep is more important. Has to be 8 hours or more. Hazy. Be careful, Hazy. I'll start calling you Lazy Hazy if you sleep too much, and you don't want me to call you Lazy Hazy. I'm just teasing you, Hazy. Remember, all my live streams are an equal opportunity hazing. It's an equal opportunity hazing here in the Bad Panda live streams. So you tease me, I will tease you, and we're going to have a great time. It has been a little bit of time since we've had any shenanigans, guys. So the podcast or the live stream here has been very, very serious. But let's bring a little bit of extra fun in here and stuff like that. So. Yeah, right. And Annalyn says, yes, Mama Jen, I'm doing it right now, preparing for my future, and even my burial is already done. That's fantastic, Annalyn. That's awesome. Look, don't burden your kids with the need to have to bury you. You know, funerals are expensive if you actually want to have a really good funeral. And you can make funerals, you know, and stuff like that. I've got some property, right? And in the great free state of Indiana, we can do what's called a natural burial system. And all you have to do is kind of do that in the state. I'm going to be buried on my forest property. I've already decided that. I'm not going to have a $50,000 expensive funeral. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to shackle anybody with that kind of expense. You know, anybody that's, I'm leaving behind. I want to leave what I have made to my children and to my family and so on. And I don't want people to be shackled with that. I'm just going to, you know, that's kind of stuff is going to be prepared in advance and already has been for myself as well. That is really good. That's a great point. You need to, folks, you got to prepare for that. And you should have a fund for that. And it's very, very good. Liar, go to hell. Ooh, Mala Jen, man, pulling out the flames and the fire there. Liars, go to hell. Heck yeah, man. Liars, kung fu them. Get those kung fu those liars, man. Don't don't deal with those liars. Heck yeah. And there's Mejas. Mejas, welcome so much, Mejas. You get the harp of welcome. Welcome so much. I'm glad that you're here. I am so very, very happy that you're here. Welcome. And what's she saying? Wow, that's right. She likes that when I growl. I've growled in a couple of my my different videos, and she likes that. She cracks me up. The Handy Hubby, there is your jacket, Handy Hubby. Sorry so much for making you wait so long, Handy Hubby. And there is the gong of welcome for you, sir. Welcome so much. Welcome so much. Glad to have you in the house. Glad to have all of you guys in the house. Setting up for your funeral is very, very important, guys. Don't shackle your kids. Do not shackle your kids. Simply Aqua still in there saying, still listening, Pen. Thank you so much, Simply Aqua. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. Hey, guys, give me a thumbs up, please. Thumbs up are free. They don't cost you anything. Share this in your community. We're sharing very valuable information that's going to help you in your lives and help your friends as well. So listen. A rising tide lifts all boats. So remember that. So share this out. Let people come back and listen to this podcast. And listen to this live stream. And, you know, these are going to be evergreen subjects where you can come back and listen to these over and over again. And you're going to find information in here that you missed the first time. So remember, this thing is full of a lot of information, and you guys are not going to want to miss that. Come back and listen to these again when you have time. All right. Let's see here. Vic, Starbucks delivery. That delivery is probably for Steven. Getting his coffee. That's right. And there is OG Brand, the gong of welcome to OG Brand. OG Brand is absolutely fascinated with Tom and Jerry. He loves Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry is his mentors, the cartoon characters, Tom and Jerry. Oh, right. Silly Bad Panda. Oh, my gosh. OG. OG, what are you doing with your money, OG Brand has spent a lot of money on his teeth. He's got the big golden grills. If I stuck this in my mouth, I'd look like OG Brand if I put that in my mouth. So, OG, you the man, brother. Welcome so much, OG. Good. Always good to see you in the chat. OG is a character. Man, oh man, OG's a character. OG's kind of a character where you could just sit in the corner of the room and just watch OG for entertainment. You're all right, OG. Definitely glad you're here. Robert Thornton is in with, again, I know a lot of people who had a lot of money and passed away, and their kids got it all, ended up broke. No discipline. You know what? And if their kids are stupid enough to do that, you know what? Let them do it. It's their own fault. You know, you can't help ignorance, right? You can't help ignorance. And this may sound a little bit nasty, But if you have family members that you know are irresponsible like that, even if it's your own children, set up your money to go to a responsible family member. Give your money to a responsible family member you know that's not going to waste it. Force your kids to be responsible. And if they're not going to, tough love. Tough love. Tough love, man. Don't allow your kids to squander your money. Even after you're dead. It's stupid. You worked hard for it. Don't allow your kids to squander your money. Set up your money with somebody that can maybe even set up some sort of a trust fund where the kids cannot get all that money at once to blow it. They can only draw out a little bit at a time or something like that. Or, you know, give that money and say, hey, you know, I'm going to trust you with this. This is going to be, you're live that trust fund. You know, you can't blow that money. It really is a shame that kids can sometimes be really stupid with money. So you have to be able to trust them. And there's OG doing his normal shenanigans. That is great. Robert, I have seen that also. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a real shame. You leave kids stuff and they just blow it. All right. Man, Bad Panda, preach my brother. I am doing it. Bad Panda, my question last live stream you haven't answered. I haven't heard your answer. Sorry, Mary Jane. Can you ask it again? You know what? I think I took a screenshot about that, Mary Jane. But I can't look at it right this minute. So go ahead and answer your question real quick. Even if it's off topic, Mary Jane, I'll go ahead and answer it. All right. Bad Panda on, you need fake friends. I am down and broke. Friends only come around when you need money, right? That's right. So, like I said, OG Brand at the beginning of this, you want to go back and listen to the wisdom that I have spewed out. Get rid of those toxic friends, guys. Get rid of those toxic friends. You don't need those toxic friends in your life. I'm serious. The toxic friends like that, when they only come around and the only thing they're wanting is money, you have those people in your life. As soon as you see them, you just know. You just know what they're wanting. But that's what they should get. That's what they should get in your life, guys. Bad Panda, like the silver coin, I keep a few coins. That's good. That's good. Absolutely. Those coins are definitely an investment, and you should definitely have them. All right. Let's see here. All right. OG Brand. I'm still here. Good. I'm glad you're still there. I have got your jacket for you. And definitely glad that you're still in the house. Oh, no. Why kissing me, host? Kissing me is boring. I'm a kissing me. I know you are. Kissing me. I just like that name. And then, of course, Fishy Girl Nemo. Dory! Where's Dory? All right, I like your names. You got some really good names and stuff like this. Sis Vic, same. All right. You preaching, my brother? That's right. I am preaching it, preaching the truth. I will be listening more than once, Bad Panda. Absolutely, Dan, definitely. K-Tot, still here, bro? Thank you so much. All right. And let's see here. And thank you, there's Beth. Thank you so much for saving my comment, Bad Panda. Looking forward to hear your opinion about women in general. Yeah, I have general opinions about women. And I will definitely be expressing some of those, but not just personally, but in general. And there is, oh, hey, there's my brother from Indonesia. Man, hey, you know what? A while back, I got you mixed up with somebody else. And I apologize for that, but here is your gong of welcome, my brother. And good to have you in the house. We are talking about money today. And if you've missed the first part of the show, I definitely want you to go back and listen to the rest of this because it's really, really good. All right, and let's see. OG Brand, my silly rabbit, you eat eggs and carrots. Heart. There is the harp of welcome to you, Heart. Thank you so much for coming to the channel. And there's 8chat Vlogs. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you in the house. And I am looking for lots more questions. Money can bring happiness, and it can also bring sadness. That's right. So, my brother from Indonesia, that is exactly what we have been talking about. And do you hate money? Do you hate money was the question posed. Or do you love money? And hating and loving money, and how ways you can hate money in your life and ways you can love money in your life. And money can bring you absolute misery if you misuse it and you let it. So remember, if you have a hammer, right? That hammer can bring you good things, or it can bring you misery, because if you hit your thumb with it, it's going to bring you misery. But if you're nailing the nail in the right way, that hammer is going to bring you something good, and you're going to be able to finish your project. Here, my question, Bad Panda: wealthy man, but not cheap or poor or generous. Yep, absolutely. You know what? And that goes right in with money. Wealth can be defined in a lot of different ways, and I think that's really, really important to define wealth in different ways. Decent people are going to be generous. And as I said earlier on in the program, if you love money, you're going to be helpful, but you're not going to squander your money. So, you have to decide how you want to define that wealth, right? You want to decide how you want to define that wealth. Whether you want to define wealth as a dollar bill, as a $5 bill, or as something like a $100 bill. So what is wealth to you? That is going to be the question that you can only answer to yourself when it comes to a mate, right? There's lots of different value. Obviously, you want to get the thing that's most valuable. And I have said this before. Everybody would rather have a $100 bill over a $1 bill. Right, because the $100 bill is much more valuable than the $1 bill. So, a person can bring wealth to your life not just through monetary gain, but also through being helpful and what they can give you back in life of being helpful and being honest. So, finding that right balance is going to be the nuance of what you need, Mary Jane. And be picky. You should be picky, and you have the right to be picky. But just remember, we also have a self-value that is going to decline over the years. So be picky early, right? Find what you want, and then lock it down. That's what you need to do. That would be my honest advice to you as far as that's concerned. So cheap or poor, but generous. Yeah. Be careful of people that are cheap. All right, be very careful of people that are cheap. And obviously having generous people in your life is the best thing, but don't allow people to be too generous to you, okay? Because like I told people, like I told you guys earlier, don't allow people to harm themselves by being too generous to you. That's a moral implication. Don't allow people to harm themselves by being too generous to you. And there's Loris. Loris, you get the harp of welcome. And there is Lori. Lori, you get the harp of welcome. And there is Cressel. Cressel, mermaid in Vietnam. Harp of welcome to you too. And there is Mo Brown. Mo Brown, welcome, Mo Brown. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all you folks. Hello, awesome, handsome, Bad Panda Videos. Thank you so much. Thank you, Doris. I greatly appreciate that. All right. And throw a little bit of shenanigans in there, definitely greatly. We are talking about money, the love of money, and the possibility of hating money, and that sort of thing. Really, really good topics of discussion. Mayhas is still in the house. Thank you, Mass, for still being here. Host, can money buy love? Ooh, can money buy love? Can money buy love? Wow, what a great question. Can money buy you love? Money can buy you false love. Money can buy you temporary love. Money can buy you fake friends. So remember that. Money cannot buy real love. But money can help to sustain real love. You can't buy love with money, but you can sustain true love with money. Now, that is a really deep thought that you should all think about. That is something very, very deep that you should consider. Money cannot buy you true love. That true love that comes from a husband, a wife, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a mother, a father, a brother, or a sister, that can't be bought with money. But you can sustain and foster that true love with money by being able to be helpful to the people that love you and being helpful to those people you love as well. So remember that. That is one of the reasons why you have to be on your purpose and you have to be selfish about your money to help other people, because you can sustain those true love relationships in your life by using that money to help them, right? Very deep thought, very, very good. And you should definitely think about that one, guys. That is an awesome, that right there, that question, Nemo, wow, that was worth the price of admission. And the price of admission here was free. So think about that. That was really good. That was really good. Man, I'll tell you what, you definitely deserve the, you deserve the standing ovation for that question. That question was absolutely fantastic. All right, definitely deserve the standing ovation for that. Handbot Nemo, I'm not selling my love. She doesn't really... I don't know. I mean, it can buy you temporary love, but I don't necessarily mean that. But, you know, in the way I explained it, I think is very, very profound. So, Mama Jen, can you come love me, Mama Jen? Mama Jen, can you come love me? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, that's funny. All right. Mary Jane Taiwan says, if you love money, money will love you back, meaning money will flourish in your life. But if you hate money, money will run from you. Yes, it will. It will. And you can hate money through all those different things that I said before. You know, you hate money by giving your money to lazy people. You hate money by doing all those, you know, terrible things with money, by not being honest. You hate money by lying. You hate money by being nasty. You hate money by not making friends. Those are different ways you can hate money. But bang, bingo. Absolutely right. You are 100% right. You hit the arrow right there on the head. All right. And let's see here. Look at that. I am caught up with the chat again. I'm caught up with the chat. That is, oh. Rexy says she is going to sleep. Rexy, are you going to sleep? Good night, Rexy. Sleep well. Have lovely dreams of pandas. Loving pandas. Dream well, sleep well, and have a very good night. Thank you so much for coming, Rexy, and giving me your time. I greatly appreciate it. Good night, Rexy, and definitely glad that you are here, and really do appreciate you. And guys, if you haven't shared me in your community yet or given me that thumbs up, please do so. And there is Abigail still here giving me the purple hearts and panda. Greatly appreciate that. Greatly appreciate that. And we've had a lot of different people in the house. Some of you guys have come and gone, and I know that, and I know you guys have busy lives, and just greatly appreciate you guys being here. And we're going to keep going here for just a couple of more minutes, and then we are going to go ahead and end this, and then I'm going to get about my day. You guys can get about your day, and you guys can go back and listen to the replay. You guys can drop any other questions you might have and stuff like that, and we'll have open discussion type programs and things like that where we can talk about all kinds of different stuff. But and if you guys have any topics or anything, you can feel free to email me, and we're definitely going to throw stuff, all those topics open. You can feel free to email me. My when I update this, my email link is going to be below. Just be appropriate, guys, when you email me, please. I really ask that you be appropriate. Okay, all right. I appreciate all of my viewers, okay, but I don't need to see pictures of you in your underwear. Just saying. Okay, thank you. All right, and let's see here. All right, and Mama Jen back in the house. Love can't be bought, right? And all right, true love will work together and get money you love. There you go. That's right, and that's really good. If you have a wife or a boyfriend or a husband or a girlfriend in your life that you really love, and you guys can trust each other and work together, you guys can go after those purposes together as a team, and that really becomes more helpful. People work better as a team, but be very careful who you get involved with in your business, because I'm telling you, if you get, like I have said before, guys, if you get involved with somebody in business that is terrible, it is going to spell 100% financial disaster in your life, and it is going to be that long, slow drop, descend into a blistering fire of hell. You don't want that, guys. Be very careful who you become involved with when it comes to businesses and stuff like that. So be very careful. All right. So, but absolutely. And there's Jackie. Hi, Jackie. Good to have you in here, Jackie. Welcome, Jackie. You get the beautiful harp of welcome to you. Thank you so much for being here, Jackie. I greatly appreciate you. Simply Aqua and Cressel and Loris and all you still being here, Brother Murphy. Hey, saying, bro, you are crazy. Yeah, you know me, man. I got to have those little bit of shenanigans. I like to cut up. I like to laugh. I like to have fun all the time. Having fun is money, guys. Having fun is money. It's money in your life. It's money in your heart. It's money in your soul. Laughing and having fun is money. Okay, it's better than gold. It's better than silver. Laughing and having fun is a good life, and that is better than money. All right, that is part of money. And like Annalyn's saying, what? Oh my God. Just don't get all worked up, Annalyn. It's just my silliness and my shenanigans. All right, ha. Who sent picture? No comment. I'm not gonna tell you. I am not gonna tell you. So anyway, just a. We're going to have an entire episode on your value, being able to find high-value mates, being able to find high-value friends, all that kind of stuff. We're going to have an entire episode on finding high-value people and making yourself more high-value. Look at this, guys. You want to make yourself more high-value. Okay, and that's equal and equates to money in your life. I'm telling you right now, you want to make yourself more high value. Look, I'm not getting on you, okay? And you've been in the live stream today, okay? But I'm just telling you, you cheapen yourself when you do that. Okay, please. I'm not saying your name because I'm not trying to embarrass you. I'm trying to help you. All right. Okay. So anyway, all right, and let's just get back to that. All right. So anyway, but I greatly appreciate all of you being here and that sort of thing. And we're going to have all kinds of really good discussions in the coming weeks, and in the. So I definitely want all you guys to be a part of that. And we have 38 billion people in the house. Thank you so much. Don't forget my thumbs up. Don't forget my like and stuff like that. We probably would have had a lot more in here if I didn't have that technical snafu. Oh my gosh, I know that was a software issue because it was so weird. And I'm going to have to go back through my programming and find out exactly what happened. Because plain and simple, it like popped up and it ran and I streamed for like 2 seconds and then it killed the original live stream, and then I had to reset, and it took me about 15 minutes to do that. I had to do an entire reboot and a reset. It was awful. I was almost in a panic. I was frustrated. But life rolls on, and I kept in there, and we're getting on. So all right, and let's see here. Mama Jen L, ha ha ha, picture with underwear, Bad Panda. Let's see, don't like it, just don't wear undies better, joke on Mama Jen. Oh my gosh, oh girl, you are awesome, Mama Jen L. Mama Jen. Oh, Mama Jen. Oh, you're so funny. Oh, you cracked me up. Oh, you're a good girl. Oh, I really enjoy your comments, Mama Jen L. You really lighten up my live stream, and I really like it. You're so funny. You cracked me up. All right. And Crussel's still in there. Good to have you. Thank you so much. And Abigail, sorry. I will not do it again in the future. Okay. In full disclosure, Abigail is teasing. Abigail did not send me any pictures of her in her underwear. Abigail's just cheesing. She's just joking. But that was a very funny joke. Thank you so much for that, Abigail. Abigail, don't do that again. No, please. No. All right. So thank you so much. Greatly appreciate that. Abigail, very, very, very good. And guys, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate all of you being here and all of the wonderful questions. Great talk, Poe. Host was listening in the background while gardening. Great. Hazy. You see, she was out gardening. Wow. I guess I'm not going to be able to call you lazy Hazy after all and tease you a little bit about that. You got out of bed, you didn't sleep all day long, and you were out gardening. That's great. But Hazy, what were you gardening? Were you gardening flowers? Do you like gardening flowers, or were you gardening vegetables? Remember, flowers and vegetables. Got ahead of myself. Flowers and vegetables can both be money, Hazy. Just think about this. People love to buy flowers. If you really, really like growing flowers, you could sell flowers. Think about that. There is always some poor guy that has made a mistake. He's in the doghouse and he needs to come home with some flowers. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Forgive me. I didn't mean to tell you that your butt looked big in those jeans. Oh my gosh. Don't make me sleep on the couch anymore. Oh, I can't stand sleeping on the sofa. I was only being honest, like the Bad Panda said. You asked me if my butt looks big in these jeans, and I told you yes, I was being honest, and now I'm in trouble. Oh my gosh. Oh, the humanity. So you could make some money by selling flowers, Hazy, to men that are in the doghouse and need to try to get out of trouble. That's good. So you can sell vegetables as well. So, oh my goodness, my shenanigans. All right, let's see what else is going on. Annalyn's laughing. Everybody's giggling and laughing. Ladies, never, ever, ever ask a question of an honest man that you don't really want the answer to. You might make yourself mad, so just don't ask those questions. All right. And Cressel saying, Labas, 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 Hazy, miss you. That's great. Everybody's saying hi to each other and everybody laughing. That's good. I'm glad that everybody's laughing and having a good time. So that's what I like. So definitely. And guys, hey, you know, flowers can help to get you out of the doghouse, but don't wait to get your girl flowers when you're in trouble. Okay, you should just do that randomly every once in a while. That's a return on investment. Those flowers are money, so that when you take that and you give her those flowers for absolutely no reason, you're going to get that is using your money to foster that love. Remember, I told you a minute ago, money can't buy love. From that awesome question we were just asked a little bit ago. Money can't buy you love, but money can help you sustain love. So get out there and get that money. You can go buy some flowers, right? And that helps to sustain that love and to prove your love to that woman that you want and you love and you want to take care of. Remember? And guys, you know, and when you have a little extra money and if you have a really good income and you have a good wife that is frugal or a good girlfriend that is frugal, you can every once in a while, you know, and if she's really simple the way she should be, and it's really frugal and really takes good care of you and stuff like that, every once in a while, guys, you should do this. You should just walk up to your girl and you should just hand her some cash and you should say, hey, I love you. You have value in my life. You don't have to account for a single penny of this. Just go blow it. And you should not do that very often, guys. I'm serious. Don't do that often. Just every once in a while. Maybe once every 6 months. Maybe once a year, depending upon your finances. But if that woman has value in your life, you need to use your money to help sustain that love. And that's very important. And we're going to talk about the subject of hypergamy in a coming episode, okay? And stuff like that. So that sort of stuff. So you should be able to do it. Get out there and get it and be on your purpose, guys. Take care of your family members, okay? And let's see here. Let's Cressel. Oh, let's see here. My chat bounced past here, and because I didn't stop it. All right, and let's see. More flowers and few veggies. That's good. Make those veggies. Grow those veggies, right? Grow those veggies. And remember, veggies grow flowers before they grow the vegetables. So growing veggies also gives you flowers. And the blossoms on zucchini and squash are edible. So remember that. That's pretty good. You can fry those up. They're very good. And they're very beautiful as well. So grow both. All right. China Oil, Victoria's Secret Bad. Bad Panda. Be careful of investing in China. If they slam closed, they can be dangerous. Just be very careful. That's my little bit of advice, but do what you want to do. And Victoria's Secret, oh yeah, investing in those nightgowns, yeah. And I like to make fun of Victoria's Secret because isn't it so funny they call it Victoria's Secret, but they sell skimpy clothes for women to make sure that they no longer have a secret hidden. Interesting. But don't keep those secrets from your husband, right? That's the time to be revealing. That's the subject of another another show that is actually on the list. All right, that's great, Sis Leg. Greatly appreciate it. Well, everyone, enjoyed being with you. Nice topic, Bad Panda, but I need to go spend some money now for groceries. All right, Mama Jen is going to be spending the money on the groceries, but that's okay. We are at 2 hours and 32 minutes, guys, and I greatly appreciate all you guys being here. Greatly appreciate all you guys being here. And last question, guys, before we end. Last question before we end here. Comment, listen, Hazy Cheesy says, save money for the future, but if you have kids and you can't save much until they're out of the house, especially when they're teens, they eat like, yeah, exactly. They do. They eat like absolute animals, guys, and you need to be thinking about that. So, oh man, you definitely need to be thinking about that, which is why you need to build multiple income streams, guys, and make your kids self-sustainable, make your kids independent. Make them independent. Force them to be independent. Train them to be independent and force them to be independent, right? Because you can't sustain them all their lives. And they will become a deficit to you. And don't rely on your kids as an insurance policy either for your retirement. That's not appropriate. That's not appropriate in any way, shape, or form. Guys, I hope you have, I really appreciate you being here, and I like this, and this was wonderful. This was a great inaugural first Bad Panda Live. I am going to go back and I'm going to edit the thumbnail and put the proper thumbnail back in. I'm going to put the description in. The email for my contact is going to be in that description when I get it edited. Email me your questions. Email me your subjects on what you want to talk about. I've already got another subject here and everything else, and I greatly appreciate it. And there is Bad Panda. She's Mary Jane saying good night to everybody. So good night to everybody. I know it's coming up on midnight and even later in some areas. So good night to you all. And I really greatly appreciate you all being here. And it has been really wonderful. Thank you, Vic. You're still in the house. Thank you, Lori, for still being in the house. Lori, I appreciate all your help. You have been absolutely wonderful and amazing. And thank you all so much. And good day to you all in the West. Good evening to you all, depending upon which time zone you are in, which one of the 24 time zones you are in across the entire beautiful blue world. And just remember, guys, be good to each other, love each other, don't hate money, love money, but don't be greedy, right? Stop helping people that are lazy. Help yourself first so that you can help other people. Get out there. Get out there and get at it, guys. Get out there and get at it. Don't be lazy, okay? Don't be lazy. Get out there and be on your purpose. Figure out ways to make money. Figure out ways to make money. Do what you like. There is all kinds of services that can be provided just to bring in just a little extra money. If you bring in $1 extra, it's more than $1 than you had the day before, okay? And guys, figure out ways to bring in other income streams, and it's very important. Remember, saving money is more valuable than actually earning money because you have to spend money to earn money. And guys, with that, guys, I want to tell you, thank you so much. Be good to each other. Love each other. And I will see you on the next Bad Panda videos. And thank you guys all so very much for being here. And I'm going to roll the ending credits. And I will see you guys all later. Thank you. Thank you so much. Email me your topics. Let's stay in contact. Share this with your friends. Guys, we need to get men in here just as much as women. Good night, guys. Thank you all so much. Good night, good day. God be with you. Peace in your heart. And we will see you again in the future.
Bad Panda, Bad Panda.